Hello children, welcome to English class of 10th class. Before moving into the subject, let me give you one important point, that is note taking. Now you should learn how to take notes and what to take in the notes. Note taking. What is note taking? Note taking is nothing but writing down the key points. Writing down the key points. When you write something that engages your mind and brain, when your mind is engaged in something, you start thinking about it. So it is very, very important. And the same notes will help you in later study. Okay. So keep it a point that whatever you listen to, write down the important points in your notebook. Now coming to English, let us sit with the textbook. When the teachers teach you the lessons, and sit with the pencil and write down the difficult word meanings. It is an easy way to learn vocabulary. If you understand vocabulary well, you can comprehend the text well. When you comprehend the text, the subject will be easier for you. Note taking. Note taking is just writing down the key points. It engages your mind and brain. It helps you grasp and retain information, and it also serves as a study aid later. Okay children, now let us move into our subject English. And our English textbook has 6 different themes based on our daily lives. And the first unit is the most important theme in everybody's life, that is personality development. The theme of the first unit is personality development. Now let us know the meaning of the personality development first. And I think you are all familiar with the word person. So what is the meaning of a person? Person means an individual. So person means an individual. Then what is personality? Personality is the combination of different qualities. So here it is very important, the combination of different qualities that form an individual's character. Right? So this is very, very important. So what is the meaning of personality? The combination of different qualities that form an individual's character. This is the meaning of personality. Then what is the meaning of development? Development, the word development has several meanings, but here development means inculcation. Right? So now let us see the meaning of personality development, that is inculcation of all these different qualities that form our character is the personality development. Now let us see what are the qualities that are very important to form our character. So when I say qualities here, we have only 3. The qualities refer to our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors. Right? So the qualities here, they refer to thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Now why should we develop our personality? Because if we develop our personality, that makes us better and matured human beings. Now, what kind of personality should we develop? Let us move into that. There are two types of personality. One is inward personality, the other one is outward personality. When I say inward, it refers to our inner thoughts, inner feelings and inner behaviors. And when I say outward personality, it comes to be the physical appearance or physical personality. So, we need to develop our personality. What kind of personality should we develop? Inner personality, and it is the one that makes us matured human being. Right. So, now we all know that there are two types of personality, that is inward personality and outward personality. So, now we should develop inward personality, right. So, in order to develop the personality, we should do two things, and we have two steps in the development of inward personality. Now, step 1, first you understand yourself. Understand yourself. And what should you understand about yourself, or what should you know about yourself? That is, you should know about your strengths, and you should also know your weaknesses first. The first step is you should know about your strengths and weaknesses. And the second step is you should overcome your weaknesses. The two steps in personality development are, first, understand your strengths and weaknesses, and second one, overcome your weaknesses. And if you do this, you can develop your personality very well. Now, let me give you a small test in this combination of the strengths and weaknesses. See, as human beings, we all of us have our own strengths and weaknesses. Now, as a student, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Let us know that. For example, if I say kind, see, strengths are nothing but they are the good qualities in you. Good qualities in you are your strengths. And the weaknesses are nothing but the bad qualities in you, right? And always, otherwise you can say the positive qualities in you are your strengths, and the negative qualities you have are your weaknesses. Now, for example, as I said, kind. Is it a good quality or bad quality? So, definitely it comes under a positive quality, kind. The opposite of kind, rude or mean, okay, or cruel, it comes to be the negative quality. Suppose if you are rude to somebody, when you understand yourself, you try to be polite with others and be kind to others. When you overcome that weakness, it comes to be your strength. So, know your strengths, know your weaknesses first, and second one, you should overcome your weaknesses. Now, here is a slide. Let us see this slide and let us understand some of the strengths and weaknesses. So, the positive qualities, if you see the positive qualities, polite, friendly, brave, punctual, humble and honest. These are the positive qualities or the good qualities, and definitely they will be your strengths. When you see this, you have negative qualities also. So, negative qualities are nothing but the bad qualities or the weaknesses in the people. Rude, being unfriendly, timid, late, proud, dishonest, all these are few examples for the bad qualities, right? So, in our day-to-day life, we we follow several things. Some may be good or some may be bad. Now, you should overcome these bad qualities. Keep in mind that all of you should overcome your weaknesses or overcome your negative qualities so that you can lead a better life. And now, after understanding the good and bad, what will happen? When you understand good and bad, and when you try to overcome the bad qualities, you form a right attitude. You start forming a right attitude. It is very, very important. So, if you form a right attitude, then you start seeing the things in a positive way. If you have a negative attitude, no, you start seeing the things in a negative manner. So, that is very wrong. When you try to overcome the bad, you come to be understanding the right attitude in a right way. So, when you form a right attitude, you start seeing things in a different manner. Now, in our day-to-day life, we come across many problems. If you have a right attitude, what will happen? You face the challenges in life very bravely. Okay, so if you have a right attitude, you face the challenges bravely. And when you start facing the problems, gradually you start accepting the things as they are. And then when you accept the things, what will happen? You try to find out a solution from the constructive side, right? So, this is the result of personality development. When you develop your personality, means when you understand bad and good, you start forming the right attitude. When you have a right attitude, or when your attitude is good, you face all the challenges in life bravely, and then you accept the things as they are, and you try to find out a possible solution in a right manner. Then you don't blame others. Now, in our day-to-day life, we come across many people and whom we should face. Now, let us see this slide, and here are a few tips for personality development. Here are a few tips for personality development. That is, you should, first thing, you should develop and follow your goals. Next, surround yourself with positive people and maintain a positive outlook towards life, and be focused in life. Develop good habits. Make positive affirmations. Affirmations in the sense agreeing with the things. And next, create your own future. And finally, involve your parents in your life, which is very, very important. These are a few tips for personality development. So, now let me tell you another point here. In our day-to-day life, we come across many people who are facing many problems. Physically challenged people or physically disabled people. Some are blind, you might have seen. Some are blind, some are deaf, some are dumb, and some are crippled. See, we see some people just waiting for others' help and others' support. But in our textbook, we are given 3 great personalities. Here the word personality means celebrities, famous persons, world famous persons. 3 people have been mentioned in our textbook on the face sheet of the book. And these people, they overcame their disabilities and they proved to be very strong, and they gave us a valuable message through their life. Now let us see these great personalities, and now see this clipping of Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking is a true symbol of triumph of mind over matter. He was a British cosmologist. What is the meaning of cosmology? Cosmology is a scientific study of the universe, its origin and development. Then who is a cosmologist? The cosmologist is a person who studies cosmology. So Stephen Hawking was a British cosmologist. When he was 21, Stephen suffered from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. It paralyzed him and he became less mobile and began using a wheelchair. Talking grew more challenging for him and he lost his speech too. Yet, Hawking defied the odds and attained his PhD and became a world famous scientist. The positive traits in Stephen Hawking are his courage, persistence and brilliance. So these three qualities made him a world famous scientist. Now let us see the second person in the picture in a traditional Bharatanatyam dress, and she is an Indian film and television actress and also an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer. She is Sudha Chandran. She met with an accident when she was 15 years old and she had lost her right leg. With the help of an artificial limb called Jaipur foot, she began practicing dance. It was difficult. She had to learn every step again, and there were times when her leg would bleed. Yet she continued. Her strong willpower and hard work paid off finally, and very soon she started dancing in front of the audience again. Soon she became very popular. Inspired by her life story, in 1982, Mayuri, a Telugu film was made. After that, she acted in many other films too. Presently, Sudha is a well-established dancer. Now, the positive qualities in her are her willpower, confidence, and determination. And these qualities made her famous dancer. Now, third person in the picture, Helen Keller. Helen Keller was an American author and educator. At the tender age of 19 months, she was stricken with a severe illness and was left blind and deaf. The world became dark for her. However, all this changed with the arrival of her teacher, Miss Anne Sullivan, and she taught Helen the beauties of the nature, various subjects like arithmetic, English, history, etc. And Anne went everywhere along with Helen. Helen learned many things. Now the positive qualities in her are her positivity in accepting the things, patience and perseverance. All these qualities made her a famous author. So all these people, despite the physical challenges in their life, they overcame those problems and became successful. All these people, they drew inspiration from the challenges in life, from the troubles in life, and from the adversities in life, and became world famous celebrities, right? More than anything, personality development is not only about successes. Children, remember, it is also about failures in life. So, success and failure is a matter of fact. We should accept them bravely. Whatever the challenges come in our life, we should accept them courageously, we should face them bravely. And on the whole, this unit 1, personality development, it gives you an exposure to the science of living in spite of the challenges in life. Now, in this textbook, in this first unit, we have 3 texts. First one, Attitude is altitude. Second one, be reading. Every success story is also a story of great failures. And the third one, I will do it. Now, let us begin with a reading lesson in the first unit, that is, attitude is altitude. Attitude is altitude. Right? Before moving into the lesson, let us know few points about the lesson. Let us know the meaning of the lesson and also the type of text. The type of text. Now, attitude. What is the meaning of attitude? The way of thinking or the way of behavior. Now, what is the meaning of altitude? The literal meaning of altitude is height. But here it means the success in life or the highest position in life. Now let us see the meaning of this title. The attitude means our way of behavior and our way of thinking leads us to greater position in life. That is the meaning of attitude is altitude. Now let us know the type of text. The type of text. So this lesson is a biography. Biography, right? So what is a biography? Biography is a life history written by somebody. You all know bio means life, graphy means writing. So life writing written by somebody else. And if you add auto to this, autobiography, auto means self. Autobiography means if we write our own life history, it is autobiography. When it is written by somebody else, it is called biography. So the present lesson is a biography. Now let us know what are the points to be covered under a biography. So let us see this slide. Biography includes these points. So now points to remember or points to know while writing a bio sketch or biography. So you should know the name of the person, the date and place of birth, that is birth details of a person. And second one, family details about the parents, spouse or children. It is about family. And third point, education. And next one, the special interests of the person and turning point in life, achievements of that person, and special contribution of him to the society, and awards, prizes or honors, whatever he received. And the most important one is his personality traits, the qualities that made him a successful person. And finally about the death. And all these things are not mandatory in every biography, but the main achievements in the life of a person can be included in a biography. Now let us see this attitude is altitude. And this lesson is a biography of a world famous motivational speaker. His name is Nick Vujicic. And first let us know the main points in his life. Later we can move into the lesson. Now look at this slide. So coming to Nick's biography. In brief, let me give you the points. Later we can go through the lesson in detail. Now Nick Vujicic, about his birth. He was born in Australia, but now he lives in America. That is about his birth and living. Now what is his occupation? A motivational speaker. Occupation or profession we can say is a motivational speaker. and about his parents. So these are the details which are given in the textbook only, right? We are not adding any extra details here. Now his parents, his father was a computer programmer and his mother was a nurse. Coming to his education, he got a degree in financial planning and real estate. And his special interests, he can play golf, football, and he can swim and also surf. And now the twist or turning point in his life was when he was 13 years old. He read an article about a disabled man and started thinking in a right way towards the life. And next, coming to his achievements, he traveled throughout the world motivating the young people who are down or depressed. And the awards which he received are the Australian Young Citizen of the Year. And coming to his personal life, his wife was Kane Miyahara. The most important point that made him a successful person is the personality traits in him, the qualities in him. They are his bravery and perseverance. See here, children, if you notice, he is still alive and he is now also a motivational speaker. So we did not add the last point here. Now this is the brief summary about Nick which is given in our textbook. Now coming to this, it's a biography. These are the main details about Nick's life.